We've got breaking news here on MSNBC about former President Jimmy Carter. We are told he is now recovering at a hospital in Georgia after that emergency brain surgery this morning. I want to get right to NBC's Blayne Alexander, who is outside that hospital, Emory Hospital in Atlanta. Blayne, so we didn't know what time the surgery was going to go down. It looks as though the president has had it and has now come through it. What are we hearing?
Hallie, very good news to report here from Emory University Hospital. We've been outside all morning, and just within the past few minutes, we got this update from the Carter Center. I'm going to read you a little bit of the statement. We've learned that former President Jimmy Carter is recovering here at Emory following surgery this morning. The good news, and this is what we want to emphasize, there are no complications from the surgery. We're told that he will remain in the hospital for as long as advisable for observation. So, Hallie, certainly very, very good news. It was just a few hours ago that we learned that the former president had been admitted here to Emory overnight for essentially an emergency procedure to allow doctors to remove some of the pressure on his brain. That stems from bleeding that came from 3 recent falls, 2 of those just last month. So, as we mentioned and as we all know, we are very used to seeing former President Carter out and about. Despite the fact that he's 95 years old, he is very active, often building Habitat for Humanity houses. He teaches routinely Sunday school every Sunday down at his home church down in Plains, Georgia. So we know that he's used to being active and hasn't let any of the recent injuries stop him. So certainly good news that he is going to be recovering, that he made it through without any sort of complications. Now, Hallie, we do know that he's going to be slowing down at least a little bit. We talk about the fact that he always teaches Sunday school at his home church. Well, his church has now announced that as of this Sunday, at least, he's going to be taking a break from his class, but certainly they hope to have him back very soon, and a lot of people sending well wishes. Hallie.
Of course, the former president turning 95 just about a month ago. And Blayne, very quickly, no guidance on when he will be released from the hospital yet. Am I understanding that correctly?
Absolutely. You're hearing that correctly. No guidance on when he will be released. They say they're going to keep him essentially as long as they need to for observation, Hallie.
A lot of folks thinking of him, sending him lots of love and prayers this morning. Blayne Alexander in Atlanta. That's a nice update to hear this morning. Thank you for bringing it to us. I appreciate it. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Why don't you subscribe? It's really easy. Just click on that button down there. And for more news from MSNBC, click on any of these videos here for the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more videos from MSNBC with our newsletters. Head over to msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up.